What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. I am back. I'm in the building. The beat is hot. The single is fresh, without a doubt. If it's your first time to the channel, stop with a hesitation. Hit that subscribe button for me. For your daily dose of news and commentary with a twist from your boy, it's going to change your life. Believe me on this. Today's video, we got a transgender activist out here like, why won't y'all let me get down at this women's beauty pageant? I think we all know why. Let's jump into this. All right, article right here from the Blaze. Transgender activist with male genitalia files human rights complaint after being rejected by a female-only beauty pageant. But where are we at in society right now? Look, it said female only. I'm sorry, but that's why they call them transgenders. It's because your previous gender, which obviously they still got the genitalia, so your current gender is still male. The balls and the dang-a-lang still remain. It ain't went nowhere. If somebody pulled your trousers down, they'd be like, yep, that's a dude. They ain't no doubt about it. We ain't got to think about it. I ain't got to call a friend. I ain't got to ask, can you give me a clue? No, Bo. I know what you got hanging down there. It's like, yeah, you do, bro. It's just all there is to it. Now, you can feel like you're a woman that day, and that's your business. But when we start talking about facts, the facts are is that, yeah, you're still a man. So, of course, in Canada, the Canadian transgender activist has filed a human rights complaint against Canada Galaxy Pageants after not being selected by the female-only pageant because she still has male genitalia. And they need to take the she out, okay? I'm just sorry, man. If you still, and even afterwards, man, if you get the stuff taken all the way off, I somewhat guess you can stamp your name on the claim to fame, I guess. I don't know. I still like, man, what were you born as? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I've seen, on Twitter one time, they had somebody that was doing like a 3D modeling. It wasn't a real thing. It was a 3D modeling. Man, when I seen the first slit from the top of the head all the way down to the ball sack, I'm like, boy, I cringe, man. I'm like, man, y'all are losing all that's good down there. Y'all stripping your life away. Don't throw your life away. We're breaking Benjamin at. Sooner or later, will you throw our lives away? It's just too much for me. But I seen it and I cringed. But it's like watching a car crash. It's like a horror flick. You know they about to get stabbed. The music is tensing up. Somebody jumps around the corner. It was a friend, and all of a sudden, Michael Myers stabbed him right up in the back. Like, dang, man. It's just hard to watch, man. I don't get it. But, of course, Jessica Yaniv, I believe that's how you say it, which was formerly Jonathan Yaniv, filed a complaint with the Human Rights Tribunal of Ontario this week alleging discrimination based on gender identity, gender expression, and sex in violation of the Ontario Human Rights Code, according to a news release from the Justice Center, which is providing legal counsel to the pageant. So, hey, y'all discriminating. Said, no, we said we just want females. And I guess, if you didn't have the twig and berries down there, we could be like, well, I guess we can let you slide, you know what I'm saying? But it's just something devastating about, you going out there and expecting that you're going to be seeing all females. And then, this old, this creature walks around the corner and this dude got balls and a dick. You just like, hold on a second now. That thing bulging out the front. Y'all got you had to stuff some extra tampons there? Oh my God. Thing be done came around the corner, it be done turned, be done whipped out the side of the britches. You're like, oh Lord. That thing might be devastating to your life expectancy. This shit might drop right out right then. Life expectancy hit a new low that day. I lost at least 2 or 3 years seeing this traumatic experience right here. It's like, bro, it's too tough, man. So it said Yaniv is reportedly seeking $10,000 in damages. Some damages? Ain't nobody hurt you. Man, you act like somebody swung on them. Like when they tried to go out there, somebody took a baseball bat and went right to the shin on them, gave them a little bit of a whooping. You so and so transgender. No, ain't nobody do that. They just like, look, bud. I mean, we're gonna have a little cause you know in the beauty pageants a lot of times they have the swimsuit thing and stuff like that. And you know, you just boy, you just don't need no male genitalia. Let me tell you something about a man's region down there, balls and you know that. Uh, ain't nobody trying to see it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Women ain't trying to see it unless it's in use. The thing better be hard. But other than that, man, it just ain't something you just go showing around. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, because it's just like it just don't have no taste to it. You know what I'm saying? It's tasteless. I mean, it's just like, no, bud. That's why you don't see a whole lot of men out there in speedos and stuff, because it's just you just see all the bulges, and you're like, I don't know, man. Just put the stuff away, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like I'm gonna move on from it. But it said that the damn injury to dignity. But I mean, I don't know. Your dignity was already taken. But it's requesting the tribunal rule that no organization can turn someone away solely because they have male genitalia. Well, yeah, they can. Because I said female only pageant. Okay? I ain't say how you felt that day pageant. I said female only. Alright? Female. Biological female only. And that's the way it is. I mean, but folks get turned away for all kind of other stuff. I mean, I'm sorry, bruh. But dang, you still a bruh. I mean, so until you figure out when you're not going to be a bruh anymore fully, because, bud, this could get a little dangerous back there. Let's say my man back there, because I don't know. Well, let me get it right. Dang. Let's say, it might be saying a female, but she still likes, yeah, boy, it's so confusing. Still likes females. Well, it be back there, that thing be done stood up back there, but it's just uncomfortable for the females. They're like, oh, bud. I mean, your thing all standing up back here, and I just ain't comfortable because they be getting, you know, dressed and stuff in the same area. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes into that I guess people don't realize. I'm like, man, a girl ain't back here trying to get dressed when when a home dog back here, say it's a female, got an old wood on. You know what I'm saying? That thing standing up all out the britches. It's like, man, that dude might break loose. And you know, if a guy is gay, females are pretty comfortable around him because they know, hey man, they ain't gonna get in a rise, ain't gonna try to do nothing. But just because this person is want to call themselves female, don't mean they still don't want to strike a female. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so I mean, they just gotta, man, you got to be careful with this stuff. But according to the Justice Centre, Yaniv, a serial complainant, dang, serial complainant, like serial killer. Man's always complaining about something. Hey, get her out of here. And him, too. Was intentionally dishonest, failing to disclose to the pageant that she still had male genitalia at the time of her application. So exactly, so that's the main thing, bud. It's like, hey, you still got the stuff down there. I mean, I can't let you back here with all that stuff hanging in between your legs. You know what I'm saying? So, so they had the thing right down here from the news release talking about May of 2019. Yaniv applied to a contestant at the pageant, and they were already accepted tentatively, but then they found out that it wasn't fully transitioned, and they're like, "No, bruh. I mean, you got to be fully transitioned. I don't need no stuff hanging in betwixt your legs, okay? We need to get that out of here, okay? Once you got that gone, then we'll let you in there, even though it's uncomfortable." But but the pageant reported policy at the time specifically excluded contestants with male genitalia, since the contestants, which can include girls as young as 6 years old, share a common changing room. You see what I'm saying? And not even contestants' fathers are allowed in the room, much less strangers with male anatomy. So that's what they're trying to protect from. That's what I'm trying to let people know. Transgender people, I'm trying to let you know. But just because you identify as, I don't know how you're rolling that day. Are you feeling more manly that day? Man, I got a question, man. If you're transgender, do you just hate your stuff when it stands up? I mean, do you get down with it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just, I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to phone a friend on this one. It's just like, man, it ain't correlating with me. So it says, biological women and girls must continue to have freedom to associate with other biological women and girls in activities that serve their unique interests and needs as females. It said further, this beauty pageant has already made reasonable accommodations for fully transitioned transgender females without male genitals. So I mean, we see it right there. It's spot on. I mean, if you're fully transitioned, then you can get down in this pageant. If you're not fully transitioned, you can't. That's just all there is to it. I mean, stop crying about it. You know, stop stop acting like you don't know what's going on. You knew it. We told you. So this is not the first time Yaniv has made headlines for making outrageous human rights complaints. I guess last July she filed 16 human rights complaints against salon workers in Canada who refused to wax her male genitals. Oh my God! I mean, then in December she raised another thing about being refused service at a gynecological office. Bo, you got balls, and man, what's Bo? I just know it was devastating to the salon workers in Canada. Go out there, oh yeah, we'll see you about. Bam! Oh my goodness, what is that? Man, get out of here! What's wrong with you? Whip your thing out, but that thing done stood up right in my face. I'm out here trying to wax you. I'm like, no, man, you got to move on. I might refuse service at a gynecological office. But in closing on this, I'm gonna show a clip right quick, and this is how it be. All right, now just imagine, all right, walking up, you're like, okay, walking right up, getting closer, you know, all good, and then you get right about here, right about there, and all of a sudden, some stuff just slipped right out the side. People in the audience, fall right out, buddy. Like, man, what the hell just happened out here? But the stuff done fell right out the side of the britches. And you're like, oh my God, man. It's like, that's why they can't have this stuff, man. You just can't, but it's supposed to be female only, but female only. So Yaniv, Yaniv, Jessica, Jonathan, whatever you want to be that day, man, it's a no-go, okay? Man, they just can't have it. They just can't have dudes just walking around and some potentially scantily clad stuff, potentially, depending on what they showing off that day as far as clothing, and just your stuff fall out the bottom of it, bud. I mean, they just can't have it, man, because it's gonna be bad. They can't have you back there in the dressing room with little girls and all kind of stuff, and and your man meat be hanging all out for the world to see. So, let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section below. I mean, I don't get it. If you want to be involved in female stuff, just go and get fully transitioned, I guess. Like I said, Bo, it's just too much for me. But I don't get it. But hey, you know, that's the world right now. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.